Here's the thing. You may not know this, but I have 2 office chairs. This one I have here is the one I sit in all day here on camera with you guys, okay? But I have another office chair that is, I mean, long story. Yes, it involves my trolls. Basically, many years ago, all right, we're talking like 5 years ago, there was a company that reached out to me and said that they wanted to sponsor me. And it was a chair company. So they said they were going to send me a chair to review. And once the review was done, I would then be able to like start advertising the chairs on my streams and get like a cut if people buy a chair using my referral link or whatever. Okay. Now I never get. I can predict these off now, by the way. I never get any sponsorship opportunities. So at that point, I was interested. I was like, well, send me the chair first. We'll figure it out. All right. So the first piece of good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess it's for all of us. Is that I have obtained a new sponsorship. Yes, ladies and gents, I can even tell you how it came about because it's a funny story, all right? As this is all happening, of course, my trolls just interject themselves into everything, and they find out who the company is, and they basically start harassing the company, and come to find out, the company wasn't actually even a company, all right? These chairs were already being made over in China, and then they were being rebranded to be resold through this company, but they weren't their product. Essentially, they were going to be a glorified reseller. Okay, I don't know why they thought that using me as a sponsor would have helped them, but essentially within like a day of people finding out that, you know, they were going to be my sponsor, the trolls had completely outed them and said, see, look at this. They're not legit. All they're doing is reselling other people's chairs for profit, and this is that. So basically within like a day of this happening, I guess the company just gave up. The sponsorship is now gone. They're like, well, we're never going to be able to do this now. We've kind of been exposed on the internet because we're not really making the chairs. And so they just basically said to me, well, the whole deal's off, but you can keep the chair. It's en route. Okay. So the chair showed up, and I used the chair. I mean, it's my office chair. It's literally right there. It's what I've used ever since for 5 years. And thank God I didn't go through with the sponsorship because that chair is a piece of dog shit. It is so bad. Number one, you sit down in it, you're like, doesn't really feel good at all. Like, it doesn't, it's not comfortable. It has supposedly lumbar support and a support for your neck. They don't do anything. They're not big enough and cushiony enough to actually give you any support whatsoever on your body when you're using them. They're just there to look like you have it, but they don't do anything. In addition, within maybe like 2 to 3 months of me owning that chair, you know how most office chairs have a height adjuster that's based on like what is it, like an air pump or something in there? I don't know exactly how they work, but you have a handle and you pull it and it goes down. When you pull it, the chair will go and suck up by filling with air or whatever it is. I don't know how it works. Make fun of me for saying he's old and he doesn't understand how chairs work. Go ahead. But basically, this broke within 3 months. So now whenever I sit in that chair, within a few minutes of sitting in it, it goes and sucks down. And then I got to pump it up again, and I'll sit there for like 10 minutes, and it'll go suck down again. So could you imagine if I had gotten that chair and at first thought, oh, maybe it's okay, and then a bunch of my fans bought it, and then within 3 months we all have broken chairs because they're all shit, right? Phil is scamming his viewers in this video. Go check it out. So honestly, I don't like that chair at all. I never did. Okay, it never was a good chair. I would have been a low quality product. So maybe in some cases they say you dodge a bullet, and although admittedly I think it's fucked up that my haters get involved in every aspect of my life and they ruin that sponsorship for me, overall it would have backfired either way, because if I had been involved with it, those chairs sucked anyway. Okay, and then I would have so Phil's the trolls won because they canceled his sponsorship, but at the same time, at least I dodged the bullet of selling chairs that are garbage, right? And then now Phil shilled chairs that were bad, and now he's a jerk too. You know, either way, I'm a loser, right? So anyway, positive social media attention. So to find out that you might get harassed by trolls for like a week after I promote your product, even if you sell some, but then your social media gets destroyed and harassed for an extended period of time, that's not a risk benefit assessment they want to make. You see what I mean? So as soon as any company hears, oh man, I might get harassed on social media if you promote my product, they say forget it. So it sucks. I can't get the same opportunities as everybody else because of the trolls.